company does, which is to take recycled, reused, dead or otherwise lost and forgotten materials and bring them back to life into a brand new form. And we were thinking, right on, man, let's make ourselves a video that shows exactly how we do this, how we take this tree down and build beautiful furniture. We'll show them. We'll show them graphically. But you know what happened? All of a sudden we realized, hey, we're making a training video. We're showing people how to be OSHA conscious, how the gravity rules, and how to take those limbs down without taking yourself down along with it. So out of one video, all of a sudden appeared another one, a training film. And then we get up to the mill, and I tell you what, Don is one of those kind of characters that the camera just loves. And he starts taking us all over the place. He's showing us his trucks, he's showing us his saws, he's explaining the diesel. So I'm standing there watching him, and I'm watching him as I'm filming him at the same time, and I'm thinking to myself, hey Don, has anybody ever made a video for you? Don says, well, you know, the wife and I have talked about this, we've thought about this, we've planned on this, and no, it's never occurred. So I said, Don, I tell you what, why don't we just do a little trade today? I'll make you a video showing how cool you are, and we'll just load up all our wood and we'll call it even. What do you think? He said, cool. I said, right on, brother. We're in business now. So here we were. It all just started from this idea of having to take this dead tree down. And as a result, new life was born. Business, enterprise just grew out of it. Everything just started unfolding. So never underestimate what's right in front of you right now. Ever. Because life is. It just happens. It appears. Don't ever underestimate, because there is no ending. In this dimension, there's just continuation into another field. It never stops, you understand? I could have burned that tree down. I could have turned it to smoke and ash, and it would take on a whole new form, and like that, it would still continue. But we get to appreciate it for a long, long time now. We're gonna watch it appear. Hey, I love the process myself. It's just art. See, we just let go of anything that we ever thought that we ever knew before. We're just taking ourselves and we're just lifting ourselves to a higher dimension simply because we stated it. You know, I put it out in the universe. I've actually been in preparation for this idea for over 25 years. And I just kept patiently waiting. I just kept my perseverance about my plan. And I kept a perspective point of view of everything that was going on around me. Most recently, I was just asking the universe to supply humans that were gifted. And look what I got. I got a Tony. I got myself not only a Tony, he's the Tony. He is the Tony. Now, Tony just arrived here. He just moved in here from California, man, and he is just happening all over this town. And I love it, man. This is a brother and a half. So then I started thinking, hey, our band's starting to take some shape now. Jeff and I had been waiting. Now we got a bass player. We figured, man, we need some more. We got to add to this mix. So I said, keyboards. We need a keyboard player. So 2 weeks ago, I'm going to pick up my boys at the Boys and Girls Club, and I come driving up, and sitting on the curb was this most beautiful black man named Larry Lewis. I jumped out of my car, I walked right up to him, I stuck my hand out, and I said, brother, you guys are far and few between in this town. I said, I know every brother and sister around. Are you new in this town? He said, yeah, man, I just moved here 2 weeks ago. I said, Larry, what are you up to, man? What do you got going on? Within 2 minutes, we were all set to go. Isn't that right, Larry? That's right. Him and I represent a minority in this country, okay? We're similar in kind. Him and I were both sperm donors at one time. Yeah. We were blessed with children and former wives. Now see, we're one of the smallest percentages of minority. We still have a life. And we're educating our kids on how to do the same. You just got to open your eyes, brother, and see what it is that you imagine for yourself, whatever it is. And it appears. Shitano, same thing. We've all been just grooming for a long time now, right? First time I met this brother, I knew I just was in love with this man. And I knew we were going to do things, we were going to go places. And here it is, unfolding right in front of your eyes. Hey, we're just, we're going into a whole new arena of music. We're going to call ourselves New Age Rappers. What do you think? We're going to find out what kind of hip mixes we can get in blues, in jazz, in hip-hop and trip-hop, man. But what we want to do is send love, light, healing messages all the way through. We're going to do it with music. We're going to do it with words. We're just messengers. We're just here. We're light workers. We're just healing the planet one heart at a time. There's nothing else to do, don't you know? That's all there is to do. So we're taking our enterprising ideas and we welcome you, we embrace you, we encourage you to participate at every level that you want to. Because when the credit rolls, where will you see yourself? That's the big picture of life, don't you know? People go through their whole life wondering what it was about. Choosing. It's all choice. See, either you invent yourself and do exactly what you intend, or you're going to be taking orders from somebody for the rest of your life. You know what that means? Doesn't matter who it is. Could be a boss, could be a mom, could be a wife, husband, or a kid. But unless you really get a grip on who you are and how you can elevate and take yourself to the highest possible occasion that you ever imagined, nothing will change. You can either have love in your heart, keep an open mind of higher level consciousness, and take everything that it offers, which is a gift. We recognize that we're just blossoming as beautiful flowers in the springtime of our lives. Otherwise, we got one other choice. And it's fear and everything that represents, which take us into a whole new energy field of anger, doubt. And anger and doubt isn't what it's about. That's what keeps bigotry and hatred alive. We don't want to go there. It's time to drop the bags. You ever see anybody walking around, shoulders all shrugged, face all shrinked up, man, butt all tweaked up? And you wonder, what are they carrying? They don't see the bags, but they can do the bags. Okay. All right, we're gonna wrap it up. Anyway, we're just tripping, okay? I hope you enjoyed it. See, we're just in a process. Now this is a song that people, I believe, but we're going to preface this song with a little bit of thought. Now thinking is a creative process, it always changes. You can have your whole life just completely change in the twinkle of an eye. So let's note this. Thinking's a creative process. As we move our creative thinking into firmer belief, we adopt beliefs. And then we start to believe. Now when we start to get our beliefs are something that we'll own a little more, we'll argue for them, we'll defend them, we'll even fight or kill for them. But then there's another whole level that you move to, and that's called knowingness. Once you get to know